Okay, so my name's Allegra Azulay. I was Allegra Harris at the time. I am from New York, and I am the fabulous class of '78. Still have my ring. So I went to boarding school in the Adirondacks, to North Country School for 7th and 8th grade. And somebody from Verde Valley came out and talked to us. And everybody in my class said, that looks so cool, that looks like the greatest place. Everybody wanted to come. And as it happened, I was the only one from my class who came. I spent 1 year back in New York doing a public school and didn't learn a lot. And so then I went to Verde Valley, and I had been wanting to do that for the whole year that I wasn't there. And it was fantastic. It was great. I guess just in general, it was a very open-minded place, especially in the 70s, and very flexible with things. It was very outdoorsy and humanitarian, with going on field trips and stuff like that. I've tried the outdoorsy. I've tried to keep up, but that doesn't always keep going. But I've traveled the world doing things not necessarily for big money, more because they were interesting. And I think, everything was, I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea why I do these things. I think that it's just the influence of sort of doing good things, doing things that are different, not doing the most regular things. Yeah, I don't know, you guys may have changed, but in the 70s, we were doing this kind of thing. It was very unusual to go on field trip. Well, it was very unusual nobody else I know has ever been to the Indian reservations. So that was totally unique. And I keep trying to do unique things. The first year I went to Ganado, which was a school on the Navajo reservation, and helped in the 5th grade and stayed with a teacher there. And then the second year I went through the Gila Wilderness, and that was 2 weeks of camping. And that was something else. I mean, we went through a pass where there was snow, and it's one of those things that it's not ideal at the time. It's lumpy, and it's cold, or it's hot, or I don't know. It was all kinds of those things. But it was great. I'm so glad I did it. And even just right after it, I loved it. It was a lot of, and in fact, I haven't camped out for 2 weeks ever since then. So that was a very cool thing to do. Actually, one of the things that we did on that trip was we were supposed to have an overnight by ourselves in the woods. And I'm kind of scared of the dark. And as it happened, as we had separated and were wandering around, I ran into Kathy Andrews, and so we both had our solo nights right there. So I wasn't completely alone in the dark, in the woods by myself. So I don't know if I'm supposed to admit that, because I don't think we told anybody. We were supposed to be soloing, but that's kind of scary.
I don't know who I'd report you to at this point.
Sean Owen.
Okay, I'll look him up.
Yeah.
Cool. And so, what was your?
Oh, and the third year. That was probably the coolest one. My coolest field trip was I went to live with a Hopi woman on, Second Mesa, one of the mesas, and it was me and Carol Branch. And we stayed with her, and we were supposed to help her, but she was disappointed that we were girls, because she had hoped for boys to fix her roof. But we we didn't fix the roof, but we were hardy and we, helped her plant things, and that was just an amazing experience. And we, during the time we were there was a festival, and so we went to this festival. It wasn't a tourist festival. We saw all the Kachinas coming, and then we were inside a kiva, and there were dances going on, and it was unforgettable. It was fantastic. That was great. Who was the most influential person? I would probably say that was my dorm head, who was Darren Warren. That was when I was in, Cirrus South, and she was just very, she knew exactly what she wanted from you, and if you didn't provide it, she would let you know it. So how am I phrasing this? She was very plain spoken, and had high standards. And in fact, I remember one time she did this thing for during an assembly for the school, where she taught everybody manners. And that was, she gave an example of everything that was bad, and then she gave an example of everything that was good. And I don't know if everybody took it to heart, but that was the level of things that she was trying to start with to raise us all up. I'm sure she had all of our best interests at heart, but she was strict. But it was good. I think that my favorite place on campus was the ledge, which is next to the administrative offices by the fish pond. And part of it was just because it was a great place to sit and read homework, whatever. But part of it was because the fish pond was a place that someone might throw you in, and which was a very exciting and thrilling event if somebody threw you into the fish pond. I think they did. I mean, the administration was not fans of having people being thrown in the fish pond, because it traumatized the fish, and afterwards you would see some floating. But for those of us who got thrown in on occasion, it was quite the thrill. Oh wait, I was supposed to be talking about the ledge. I did a lot of homework there. I really did. I actually have no idea, because I already tried to do as many things there as I could. You had to take like 5 classes, and one semester I took 10. I was going to take 11, and I had to drop algebra 2 because I just did. But I did everything that I could. It offered so many things. I was in the choir, and I took piano, and I did printmaking and everything. And it just offered me so many things. I don't know. Because my first thought is, past you, try more things, be open to experiences. But I think I was, and I did. And we had project period, and I went up like mountains with Sean Owen. I don't know. I think I did a lot of things, and I really, really loved it. And a lot of things that I never got to do again anywhere else. So, in stained glass. So I don't know what I would tell myself. I loved the place. Oh, now I'm going to get all nostalgic. I loved it too much.
Yeah.